This is how science progresses, is to allow people to openly and honestly describe what they're seeing. We're never going to get to the bottom of this phenomenon until we have an open disclosure.
These days, if you go on to sites like YouTube, you'll see all sorts of videos of UFOs, and there's a huge amount of fake videos, photos which have been mocked up with various computer programs. I mean, it's almost impossible these days to pick out the signal from amidst the noise.
And the only pictures that are really important are the ones that have been so thoroughly analyzed and vetted that we know that they are a genuine unidentified flying object.
这是互联网上观看人次最多的不明飞行物视频，播放次数超过1700万。据称，于2007年拍摄于海地。它和最近上传至互联网上的其他视频一起，让人们议论纷纷。但是，随着特效软件功能的不断强大，辨别真假视频的难度也水涨船高。 这就使视觉特效领域专家的意见变得极具参考价值。
I'm Doug Trumbull. I make movies that have to do with science fiction, special effects. I worked on 2001: A Space Odyssey, Close Encounters of the Third Kind, Blade Runner, Star Trek: The Motion Picture, and so I do motherships and spaceships and UFOs for a living. We have a situation right now where everybody who has a laptop can make a fake UFO. I can make a fake UFO on my cell phone. I mean, it's just all over the place. My personal belief is that I'm convinced that there is something very real. But I've never seen a photograph that I couldn't duplicate or fake digitally or optically or photographically and make it look just like that. And so I'm my own worst enemy in that respect because I know what's possible.
特朗布尔在工作休息期间分享了他对2007年海地不明飞行物视频的看法。
I think it's really good. I don't buy it as a real UFO or UFOs, but I think it's a pretty well done special effect because they're doing very dynamic camera moves. They're matching the irregular movement of the camera to the movement of the object. They seem to have kind of aircraft-like ballistic trajectories, and it all kind of makes sense, like they're flying in formation. But there are a number of things happening here that kind of give away the illusion to a certain extent. Let me just freeze on this. You know, look at these two palm trees. They're identical. That frond, this frond, that frond, that frond. These are actually a photo composite of one palm tree put in two places. So it's really the same palm tree twice. That doesn't happen in nature. It's absolutely impossible. There's other things that happen, like when this thing goes through the trees, even though this seems to be an extremely bright light, it's not affecting these fronds at all. There should be more light happening up in the fronds of the tree, so you get a little twinkly light and some interaction, but there isn't any, because that's a much harder thing to do. So, good job, but I don't buy it.
将来带着相机的度假者们，可能碰巧会拍到一些无法反驳的不明飞行物证据。其实，已经有这样的图像得到了科学检验，并被广泛承认了。
Des personnes affirment avoir vu longuement et à plusieurs reprises.
上世纪80年代末到90年代初，发生在比利时的目击事件是史上目击范围最广的不明飞行物事件，有超过2000多份来自飞行员、警察和军方的证据详实的报告。
I thought this is an intrusion of our airspace. We have to find out because it's an air defense issue.
持续了18个月的不明飞行物目击事件令比利时政府惊慌失措，并给科学界带来了迄今最具说服力的不明飞行物证据。
I look at it and said, "Oh my God, that's too much." My feeling at the time, I must admit, it was a fake.
这就是比利时不明飞行物事件。
My name is Patrick Ferrin, and I was one of the two co-founders of SOBEPS, which is a non-profit association devoted to the study of aerial space phenomenon. In 1989, the situation was very quiet here in Belgium concerning UFOs. So quiet that we decided to close the association because there was no sighting anymore. And all of a sudden, strange things started to happen in the area of Eupen. And this was, historically speaking, the beginning of the Belgian UFO wave.
Je m'appelle Albert Kreutz. À l'époque du 29 novembre 1989, dans la soirée, je me trouvais en qualité de dispatcher au district de gendarmerie d'Eupen.
大约下午5点30分左右，有警察报告克洛伊茨，称发现一个不明飞行物飞过附近的空地，看起来像灯火通明的足球运动场一样。
J'ai blagué avec eux puisque c'était fin novembre. Je dis ça c'est Saint-Nicolas qui va descendre. Oui, il me crie. Regardez un peu par la fenêtre à l'étage, vous allez le voir.